Hello, back for another round of Time Guesser. Let's see. Okay, Prince Harry. Okay. Now it says coffee shop in English, so one would assume this is quite a touristy area. Uh, it's actually kind of hard to guess. I mean, that is the flag of Oman. I believe that is the flag of Oman, so that's very useful. One could only assume we're in Muscat. Um, Mostly because the southern parts of Oman are kind of a no-go zone because the Yemen civil war sort of bleeds over the border a little bit. So I'm just going to put it in Muscat. I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure this is, so Muscat's the capital of Oman. Um, Looks like it could be relatively coastal, relatively touristy. Let's just put it like in the middle of, maybe it'll be in a souk. We'll just pop it in the middle there. You could see there was like a gift shop and stuff like that as well. In terms of year, um, man, year's hard. Looking at Harry, he looks kind of how he looks now. So it's recent, probably the last few years, pre or post COVID. Pre or post COVID? I'm gonna go post COVID, 22. But it could easily be like 2016 or something. Okay, so it wasn't Muscat and it was 2014. Yeah, it's pretty poor actually. I mean, the year's really hard. Where the hell were we? Al Jinnah. Well, we were in Oman, so thank you to whoever's just holding an Omani flag. Very useful of you. But pretty poor on the year. I guess like he's kind of busy in LA with his family, so that was kind of poor. Okay. Fele es otobushosh aborosh. What language is that? We've got someone with an afro. I mean, it doesn't look American, but then the guy with the afro is kind of throwing me off. Otto Bushosh, Aborarosh Tefelde. Is that like Bulgarian? But why would there be a guy with an afro in Bulgaria? Is that like Bulgar language? Otto Bushosh. So, I mean, it's using the Latin alphabet, so it's not in Cyrillic, but it's really Eastern European. It's not like particularly Germanic, so it's probably not like Czech or Slovakian. Um, Auto Bushosh. It's not Spanish. I mean, these guys, it could literally be anything, couldn't it? Maybe this is like, I don't know. I'm not saying it's Jimi Hendrix, but maybe it's like some artist on tour, which is why there's a black guy with an afro in the middle of what looks to be a very Eastern European scene. So, guy wearing a mask almost looks Asian with a mustache like that, but he's not. He's of the same ethnicity as this guy. Just guessing on ethnicity alone is often a complete failure in Time Guesser. Um, I mean, this could literally be in America. I feel like I know this language. Is it Serb or it's not Croat? Croat's got the little like dippy the V's above the letters. But I'm going Bulgaria. I'm going like early 60s. It was 77 and it was Budapest. So I was in the right neck of the woods. It was Hungarian. Not a great score. Not a great score at all. I probably should have seen it wasn't early 60s by the size of the lapels and stuff. But yeah. Pretty poor. Okay. So this is Cuba. That's Fidel Castro. Um, cool. Castro's looking quite old in this. Could be like early 2000s. Early 2000s. It's going to have to be Havana. Havana, Unana. Because obviously, if you're not sure, you just go in the capital, and sure, I'll just put it on quite a big road. Near a park, I guess. Sure, there's a park in the background. Avendia, sure. Is this the... Okay, it's a cemetery. I mean, whatever. Like bang on 2000? Bang on 2000. 89. That's pretty poor. When was Castro around? Yeah. Yeah, it was up to 2008. I don't know why I thought it was later than that. I guess I just thought that Cuban cars and stuff didn't really move with the times because of all the embargoes. That's pretty poor, though. I probably should have got that it was slightly earlier. And the quality of the photo threw me off as well. But yeah, okay on location at least. Oh dear, where are we? We're in some country that speaks Arabic. Is there any guess? No. Okay, the Mercator map is centered. Sometimes countries center it on their own country. Canaan, Canaan, even. So Canaan is in the Middle East in Syria? Or is it in Israel or Lebanon? Or is it just not even a place name? So many questions. I mean, what is this? Why are there so many flags? And these flags have like mega German vibes. This is the Tree of Lebanon, right? Is this the Tree of Lebanon? Is it? My guess is it. There's really no extra place names that it wants to give me by zooming in, which is a bit annoying. I don't know. Do I just guess Lebanon based purely on the Tree of Lebanon? The fact that Lebanon has a similar looking tree on their flag right now, and then just put it in Beirut or Tripoli? I could have sworn Canaan was a place, but I'm not sure. Also, the sheer volume of flags is kind of off putting. I think, like, is that the Israeli flag? I don't know. This looks almost like the Beirut flag. Did they have a. This is horrible. I'm just going to go with Lebanon. And I'm just going to put it in Beirut because I've got nowhere else to go. Just pop it in the middle of Beirut. In terms of when, this feels very wartime. It's probably post-war. It might be. When did they gain independence? Like, so the Brits pulled out of the Middle East in the 40s and 50s. I'll go 49. I think it's post World War Two. Yeah, 50. And it was in Lebanon. It wasn't in a place called Canaan. I don't know why I thought that was a place name, but I'm pretty happy with that. 978. 1 year off. A ceremony for the papal nuncio Giuseppe Beltrami in Lebanon. So what, they had a... What's a papal nuncio? Is that like a candidate to become pope? Okay, so it's just an envoy of the Holy See. Wow. So we're just meant to know that. Okay, cool. Have fun with that. Okay, wow. This is like one of those r/urban hell sort of pictures. There's Madonna, cartoonnetwork.com. So, post 96. I think I'm leaning towards 04, based purely on the vehicles. So the thing is, right, in The Wire, which starts in 2004, slightly earlier, this is like a super, these like GMC mega trucks are like pretty common. It's got like overall a really like 90s-ish vibe, but I think early 2000s is more likely. I think when was Madonna doing her cowboy era? I think that was sort of like early 2000s. Charlie's Angels. Ooh, when was Charlie's Angels? 2003? 2004? It's around then. 2002? 2002? Is there anything? Outcast, Foo Fighters, Pearl Jam. I mean, yeah, those are all of that time. Very like Matrix-esque looking sort of thing. Man, there's so much to go on here, and I'm gonna feel really bad when I get this wrong. When I get the year wrong. Will Smith? What's this? Chris Brigham? What film would that be? Hmm. Says an apple, think different, think different. Sunset Towers. So I assume this is Sunset Boulevard. Um, Glen Close. Is that 101 Dalmatians like animated? Okay, so it's almost certainly going to be. Um, where's Sunset Boulevard? I mean, it's in LA, right? And is this one that goes like San Bernardino? It's one of these in Hollywood, right? There's Western Sunset Boulevard. There's sort of like a dogleg in the road. Might be around here. Um, I don't know where Sunset Towers is. One can only assume it's on Sunset Boulevard. Where's 87? Do we get the street numbers? No. I don't know. Tower Records. Yeah, I mean, this is as good a guess as it's going to get. And then I think, I'm going to be so sad. I think it could be O2. I'm going to go O3. It was 2000. Oh, and it was like literally the end. Yeah, okay, it was more down the road. Not bad though, 955. Not bad. Final score is not going to be great. Yeah, 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 yeah. Got pretty poor on the year. Good on location overall, but pretty poor on the year. Um, Usually aim for at least 40 as a moderately good score. So yeah, GG.